The state of Wyoming is having a real traditional winter this year, much of it under deeper than normal snow, along with much colder temperatures. Those conditions have pushed elk into haystacks and livestock feedlines, and because of the increase in damages and the risk of commingling of elk with livestock, the Wyoming Game and Fish Department has initiated emergency elk feeding in several locations in western Wyoming. Harsh winters are a fact of life in Wyoming, but the deep snows in some areas, along with the severe temperatures, have pushed elk to lower elevations and habitats they don't normally spend time at during the winter. Mule deer are not being considered for emergency feeding due to their inability to digest hay or alfalfa, but also because of disease concerns like chronic wasting disease. Deer feeding efforts in other states have demonstrated that feeding isn't effective at reducing mortality. It's here that the public is reminded that each winter some big game mortality can be expected. But the public can do a few things. Number one, simply avoid disturbing wildlife. In winter months, deer get by on a diet lower in nutrition and so will migrate to lower areas where the habitat is usually better and more available, which can put them into contact with people. That can tempt people to feed deer, but that can be counterproductive, resulting in increased disease transmission amongst deer, putting the deer into more conflicts with people, and not helping the deer anyway, because deer can't digest what's being fed to them, stuff like hay, corn, or other foods like pelleted grain. You'll be seeing more deer this time of the year along roadways, so slowing down and paying closer attention to the road is a provable means of reducing wildlife vehicle collisions. Even just slowing down 5 miles an hour, especially during dawn and dusk, when animals are more active and harder to see. With spring snow still weeks away, Game and Fish will continue monitoring conditions and elk distribution. The public can do its part by giving big game plenty of space. This is Ray Hageman with the Wyoming Game and Fish Department.